If you are hearing this message right now, know that it is not by chance, not by coincidence, not by accident. The Lord Himself has orchestrated this moment, and you are not here randomly. Heaven has aligned for you to be in this space at this exact time because there is something life-changing about to unfold. This message comes as a divine interruption to the ordinary rhythm of your life. It's as if God pressed pause on everything else and whispered, "Listen closely, because what is about to happen will alter the course of your destiny." Tomorrow is not just another day for you. Tomorrow is a turning point. A person from your past, a person who once hurt you deeply, who made choices that wounded your heart, who perhaps even shattered your trust, is being moved by the Spirit of God to step forward. They are preparing to confess. But let me tell you, this is no ordinary confession. It is not casual. It is not surface level. No, this is the kind of confession that carries weight. The kind of confession that shifts atmospheres. The kind that forces everything hidden in the shadows to come into the light. The weight of regret. This person has been living under the heavy burden of guilt. Every day, the choices they made against you have haunted them like a shadow that never goes away. They smile in front of others, but deep down they are tormented. At night, when no one is watching, their heart aches with the memory of what they did. They know they hurt you. They know they betrayed something sacred. And while they tried to bury the truth under layers of pride, excuses, or distractions, it never left them. God has been stirring their spirit. The Lord has been pressing on their conscience until they could no longer escape the weight of their own actions. And now they can't hold it in anymore. Tomorrow, when they stand before you, their words will tremble. Their voice may break. Their eyes may reveal the weight of everything they've carried. This isn't just about them apologizing. This is about the heavens orchestrating a divine confrontation where truth must be spoken, wounds must be addressed, and healing must begin. Your silent battles, child of God, the Lord has seen every tear you shed. He has heard every prayer you whispered in the darkness. He knows the silent battles you fought while others thought you were fine. He knows the pain that you masked with strength, the questions you carried. Why did this happen to me? Why did they do this? Why did I have to go through that storm? What you endured wasn't fair. It wasn't right. And yet God never abandoned you. He was shaping you, refining you, preparing you. He turned your pain into wisdom. He turned your tears into prayers that shook the heavens. Now, what was once hidden is being exposed. What was once buried is being uncovered. What once felt unanswered is about to be resolved. The test of response. But here is the part where your role becomes crucial. God's message is not just about their confession. It's about your response. You see, tomorrow, when this person confesses, you will stand at a crossroads. One road leads to anger, bitterness, revenge. The other road leads to grace, mercy, and forgiveness. Forgiveness does not mean excusing what they did. It does not mean saying, "It was okay." No, it means refusing to let their actions hold power over you any longer. It means choosing freedom over bondage. God is watching not only what they do, but also what you do. This is your test as much as theirs. Type "I claim grace" if you choose to rise above bitterness and walk in God's higher way. Forgiveness as strength. Do not mistake forgiveness for weakness. Forgiveness is the strongest act you can display. Anyone can cling to anger, but it takes divine strength to release it. When you forgive, you declare with your life, "My God's justice is greater than my desire for revenge." When you forgive, you release the chains that have tied your soul to the hurt of the past. You free yourself to walk into the blessings that God has been holding for you all along. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation has to happen. It doesn't mean the relationship must continue. What it means is that you are free. You are no longer defined by the wrong done to you. Type "I claim strength" if you are ready to step into this moment, prepared for what God is about to do. Divine setup. This moment is not happening randomly. It is a divine setup. God has been orchestrating every detail of this encounter. He allowed you to experience the hurt. He allowed the time of silence. He allowed the distance, because he knew there would come a day when truth would be revealed and healing would begin. The confession is not only about them, it's about you stepping into the next chapter of your destiny. This is a divine appointment. And listen carefully. Your decision in this moment will open or close doors in your future. If you choose forgiveness, blessings will flow. Peace will enter your spirit. Healing will begin. If you cling to bitterness, the wound may stay open. But the Lord is urging you, "Choose my way, and you will see my hand move like never before." Type "I claim purpose" if you're ready to step into the transformation God has for you. The possibility of redemption. Now, consider this. What if this encounter is not just about forgiveness, but about redemption? What if God wants to use you as a vessel to show his mercy? By offering grace, you may be planting a seed that changes this person's life forever. They may walk away from this moment transformed, closer to God, understanding his love in a way they never have before, all because you reflected it to them. Could it be that the Lord is inviting you not only to heal, but to partner with him in redeeming someone else's story? Type "I claim redemption" if you're ready to be an instrument of God's love. Hidden truths. But let me also prepare your heart. Their confession may not be simple. It may not be straightforward. There may be layers you never expected, hidden truths, shocking revelations, things you didn't know before. Do not fear. God goes before you. He already knows every word that will be spoken, and He has already made provision for your strength. Nothing will catch Him by surprise, and nothing will come that He has not already equipped you to handle. Type I claim wisdom to declare your readiness to discern truth with God's guidance. Liberation after truth. Once the truth is spoken, you will feel something shift inside you. The chains of confusion, anger, and unanswered questions will begin to fall. What once weighed on you like a stone will lift. The enemy has tried to keep you trapped in resentment, but God is saying, today the prison doors are opening. Walk in your freedom. This is more than closure. This is liberation. Type I claim freedom to declare that you are stepping out of the cage of the past. Spiritual elevation. This moment is not only emotional, it is deeply spiritual. When you forgive, when you rise above, when you let go, you are stepping into a higher spiritual realm. God is elevating you. He is preparing to release blessings that your heart has longed for. Healing in relationships, open doors in finances, peace in your spirit. The confession is only the beginning. The elevation is what follows. Type I claim elevation if you are ready for God's promotion in your life. The warning, but hear this warning. Not everyone will celebrate your growth. Some may be jealous. Some may gossip. Some may even try to pull you back into the old patterns of pain. Do not be shaken. The Lord says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. His protection surrounds you like a shield. You are safe under His covering. Type I claim protection to affirm that God's hand is upon your life. The transformation of heart. One of the most surprising things you may notice is that your heart begins to soften. You may feel compassion for the one who hurt you. You may see them not as a monster, but as a broken human in need of God's grace. That is not weakness. That is divine transformation. That is God's Spirit working through you. You are no longer a prisoner of the past. You are a carrier of the future. Type I claim transformation if you are ready to be changed by God's love. The power of divine timing. Why now? Why not sooner? Why not later? Because God's timing is perfect. Every delay had a purpose. Every unanswered prayer had a reason. Every season of waiting was preparing you for this exact encounter. The timing may not make sense to you, but heaven's clock is never wrong. Trust His timing, for it is always aligned with your ultimate good. Type I claim divine timing if you trust that God's timing is perfect in your life. Letting go. One of the hardest acts is letting go. But the truth is, letting go is the pathway to your freedom. Forgiveness doesn't excuse the wrong, it releases its hold over you. When you let go, you no longer carry their actions as your burden. Instead, you place it in God's hands. And when you do, the peace that floods your soul will be undeniable. Type "I claim release" to declare your freedom from the past. The breaking of chains. This encounter is not just about their words. It is about the breaking of chains. The chains of fear. The chains of shame. The chains of betrayal. Every link that once held you captive is snapping. You are stepping out of limitation into liberation, out of brokenness into wholeness, out of darkness into light. Type "I claim breakthrough" if you are ready for the chains to fall. A new season. This is not the end. It is the beginning of a new season. A season of favor. A season of blessings. A season where doors that were once closed will swing wide open. God is about to elevate you in ways that will leave even your enemies astonished. The fire you endured is making way for the blessing you deserve. Type "I claim favor" to walk boldly into your new season, your destiny. And finally, child of God, hear this. You are chosen. You are loved. You are destined for greatness. The trials you endured were not designed to destroy you. They were designed to build you. You are stepping into your destiny, and nothing can stop it. This confession is not the end of your story. It is only a stepping stone into the greatness God has prepared for you. Type "I claim my destiny" if you believe that what God has for you is greater than what you lost. Final word. Tomorrow will be a moment that defines the rest of your life. A confession is coming. A heart is breaking. Truth will be spoken. But most importantly, your spirit will be freed. God says to you now, you are not a victim. You are victorious. You are not broken. You are being made whole. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. Stand tall. Walk boldly. Step into tomorrow, not with fear, but with faith. For the Lord your God goes before you, and his hand will never leave you. This is your divine moment. This is your turning point. This is your destiny.